Hello, good morning everyone. It's Wednesday, the 11th of June 2025. Welcome to the Weather Forecast and Consumer Interest live stream. How's everyone today? Hope you are well. Whatever today is the morning cloud across the south will generally dissipate to leave a largely dry and sunny day for many. The far northwest of Scotland, though, will be cloudy with some rain for a time, widely very warm. And tonight, there will be showers we begin with to affect the west this evening, with a more organized band of thundering rain following overnight, remaining dry elsewhere, and a warm night for many. Okay. On Thursday, it'll be rain heavier time. We continue to move north and east throughout the day. Brighter conditions following, but with some showers also developing. Warm and increasingly humid, despite the breeze. That's for the whole nation. That was the weather forecast for the whole nation. And now let's look into the Pacific CT. In London, City of London, today there'll be early low cloud, mist and fog across southern counties will quickly clear to prolong sunshine. Breezy from mid-morning, picking up slightly through the afternoon, especially along the Channel coast. Feeling very warm in the sun, maximum temperature 26 degrees. Wow, it's a warm day, everyone. And tonight there will be patchy high clouds spilling in many turn. Spilling in may turn the evening sunshine hazier for a time. Clear skies overnight, remaining breezy overnight, especially along the coast. Very mild and rather humid. Minimum temperature 13 degrees. Another warm day tomorrow as well, which is Thursday. Humid overnight as well. So if Londoners on tomorrow, the weather will be like clouds increasing from the west early, with a band of showers moving northeast. These heavy and perhaps thundery at times. Sunny spell developing through the afternoon. Very warm, humid overnight. Maximum temperature 28 degrees. Wow. Are you weather ready? Yes, that's it. Are you weather ready? Here's another important tips here. UK's household urged to stockpile tins of food in wake up and prepare warning. What's that? What is that? A former Defence Minister, Tobias Ellwood, has called on Brits to wake up and start preparing after warning of a grey zone attack. What is a grey zone attack? UK households are being advised to stock up on non-perishable food items such as tinned goods as a precautionary measure against potential disruption to the country's infrastructure and supply chains. Tobias Ellwood, a former Defence Minister and MP, has warned that the UK is at risk of a grey zone attack, which could impact the country's energy, food, and communication system. He has urged people to prepare for possible scenarios, including drone attacks, internet outages, and power cuts by stockpiling essential items such as water, food, and radios, and iodine tablets. Oh my god, this is scary. In an article for Political Home, Elwood wrote, "What if your phone buzzed with a national emergency alert warning on the swarm drone attack en route to your city? Where would you go? How would you respond?" These aren't scenes from the dystopian thriller, but they are real-world scenarios we must now seriously consider. Elwood warned that the UK is facing a surge in grey zone warfare, including covert attacks aimed at weakening the economy, undermining infrastructure, sowing confusion and panic. He highlighted the threat posed by Russia's Shadow Fleet, which is mapping the UK's undersea cable networks, and the use of autonomous underwater vehicles to gather intelligence. Reports from the Express article. This isn't speculation. Russian ambassador to the UK recently acknowledged that sensors had been placed in British waters after several devices washed ashore. The Royal Navy is responding, ramping up its ability to detect threats and developing its own unmanned underwater vehicles. But this fight doesn't begin and end with the military. Mr. Elwood has called on households to stockpile these 7 essential items. Right, let's see. Clean water, you need to stock up. Non-perishable food, perishable food, such as tinned food and food that can be eaten cold. Candles and a working torch. Battery-powered radio. Loading tablets in case of nuclear fallout. Cash. Basic first aid kit. UK's Prepare website offers crucial advice for British families to be prepared for potential emergency. It recommends keeping an emergency supply kit at home, which should include items like battery, power banks, radios, bottled water, and tinned food. see what take a screenshot of this. This article from the Yorkshire Live News article is being posted by Alex Evans, Tom Kershaw. Right, this is very important here. Mr. Edwards has called on households to stockpile these 7 essential items: clean water, at least 100 liters. Clean water, at least 100 liters. Non-perishable food, such as tinned food and food that can be eaten cold. Candles and a working torch. A battery-powered radio. Iodine tablets in case of nuclear fallout. Cash. And a basic first aid kit. UK's Prepare website offers crucial advice for British families to be prepared for a potential emergency. It recommends keeping an emergency supply kit at home, which should include items like batteries, power banks, radios, bottles of water, and tin food. The official UK government guidance states emergencies happen every day in the UK and across the world. They can be caused by severe weather or other natural hazards, by deliberate actions, or as a result of accidents or infrastructure failure. They can be events that happen quickly and are over in a few hours. Or they can develop and continue over the course of several days, months. Yeah, they can be events that happen quickly, over in a few hours, or they can develop and continue over the course of several days, months, or sometimes even longer. The guidance advises put together an emergency kit of items at home. This could include non-perishable food that doesn't need cooking, such as ready-to-eat tinned meat, fruit, or vegetables, and a tin opener. As with water, how much you need will vary based on your own circumstances. Don't forget food for pets as well. It further suggests that households should build their emergency kits gradually, rather than buying all the items at once. You could just add to your emergency kit when you are able, and build it up over time. Yep, that's advice here. So you better get prepared. Hope you do that. If you can do that, if you can, pile up your, get prepared. Stockpile your tin food. Your 700 essential items. Prepare those 7 essential items. isn't speculation. Russian ambassador to UK acknowledged that the sensor has been placed in British water after several devices washed ashore. The Royal Navy is responding, ramping up its ability to detect threats and developments on unmanned underwater vehicles. But this fight doesn't begin and end with military. Mr. Elwood has called on households to stockpile these 7 essential items. Essential items. Not a bit of advice here from the former Defence Minister Tobias Elwood. Has called on the BRICS to wake up and start preparing after a warning of a grey zone attack. Right? From the government, UK former Defence Minister Tobias Elwood. I'll do that on a separate live stream about this. And more today, the weather forecast consumer interest. Thank you so much. So tune in, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please click a thumbs up for me. Thank you for listening. See other news we can find. Virus killing 40% of people. Strike Spain as BRICS tolls seek advice. Mostly see other news here. Let's see. So many news. Yes, just warning to be people for Brits who travel to Spain. Yes, the virus that kills 40% of patients has been recorded in Spain, and BRICS have been warned to seek advice. UK holiday makers have been issued a stark warning following the detection of the deadly virus in Spain, which has a fatality rate of 40% among those infected. Brits planning to visit the popular European Union destination are being urged to seek advice in light of this alarming development. On the 28th of May 2025, the health officials in Salamanca reported a confirmed case of Crimean Congo hemorrhagic fever contracted through a tick bite. Travel Health Pro has advised that there is currently no vaccine or specific treatment available for CCHF. It recommends that all travelers to areas affected by CCHF adopt measures to avoid tick bites and thus reduce the risk of infection. UK tourists are also advised to remain vigilant, removing any ticks found on the skin promptly and carefully using a tick removal tool and avoiding crushing the tick with their fingers. In addition, travel health professional advisors, professor, travel health pro advises against direct contact with the blood, tissues, or body fluids of infected animals, as well as urging avoidance of direct contact with anyone displaying symptoms. This is reports from Birmingham reports. Yeah. UK travellers experiencing symptoms abroad should seek local medical advice as soon as possible, it stated. However, it sought to reassure British holidaymakers heading to the European Union, stating, for travellers, the risk of the CCHF is very low. The symptoms of CCHF can range from being asymptomatic or mild, including fever, headache, diarrhea, and vomiting, sore eyes, and confusion, to more severe symptoms. More severe symptoms can range from hemorrhage, it's like bleeding, bruising, to multi-organ failure and shock. The incubation period can last up to 14 days, though it's typically shorter, from 3 to 7 days. Salamanca is just one of the many tourist hotspots, so be careful if you go to Spain. At the moment, the virus going on there in Spain, that city there, they call it Salamanca. Right, let's see. Then move on to the next news. So we go back to this UK households be urged to stock tins of food in a wake up repair warning. Stock up your food, stockpile your tin of food. I'll do that separate news later on live stream. It's about here. Come and try this. Okay, let's get the next driver to keep my height. Alright, this is new COVID here. Strain hits 3 holiday destinations amid highly infectious alert. New COVID strain hits 3 holiday destinations amid highly infectious alert. This from following from the World Health Organization has warned of the new strain which has been identified in several countries. Yeah, it's called the MB1.81 as a variant under monitoring due to concerns over a sharp increase in cases. see, look at this. Tesco makes banana change for shopper taking fruit to the till. UK's largest grocer has introduced new bananas in a bid to cut down on food wastage. Tesco has announced a twist for patrons of selecting bananas at their tills across the UK stores with the introduction of new ripen at home bananas aimed at reducing food wastage. Dan Bentley, Tesco banana buyer, explained, "Banana has never been more popular on account of their nutritional qualities and versatility in cooking, baking, and in making smoothies and milkshakes." He added, "In the last year, we have been demand so with nearly 15 million more sold than the previous year. But unfortunately, we know that bananas can ripen quickly, so we hope that by offering customers an added longer shelf life option, it will allow them to buy economically for the week ahead and hopefully help them cut down on wastage at home." Right, thank you so much to anyone. Bye for now, that's the latest. Yeah, a customer can find the ripening at home bananas in a pack secured by sticky band that identify them as such. They are priced competitively at 78p for a bunch of 5, matching the cost of ready ripe bananas at Tesco. In preparation for this launch, Tesco also dishes out some money-saving tips to minimize waste. Recognized for its fierce competition with Asda, Morrison, Aldi, Lidl, Sainsbury's, the retailer is not shy about sharing words of wisdom. On their website, Tesco recommends freezing bananas to enjoy them later, along with many other household goods. They use your freezer for just ice cubes and a pack of frozen peas. Wondering whether you can freeze milk? Tesco poses these questions on its website. The guidance further stated freezers are the most efficient when they are full. So make the most of the space to prevent food waste and have ingredients ready to go. From milk and cheese to veg and rice, your freezer can do it all. Additionally, Tesco advised that food should always be at room temperature before freezing, which is handy advice when dealing with items like bananas. Okay, everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. Bye for now.